see what we doing here. Okay. See if we can do this shit. Shit, man. So fucking sweaty, man. You can't be doing this shit after the run, man. Ooh. Let me see if we can pull this shit up. I don't know. We gotta figure this shit out. We might just do this shit later. This probably just be like a little spiel. Cause the problem is, man, I wanted to do a reaction to Matrix Resurrections. I fucking watched that shit. At least I watched the first half of it. And I did not 40-inch slip when I said shit, bro. That movie's trash. They like totally dropped like all the fucking ambiance, the philosophy, anything that made that movie good, and then they just like come back and like, you're stupid for liking this shit. That's basically what they're doing the whole movie. They're just like, hey, you remember this shit? You remember it? It was dumb, you dumbass. Look at you fucking idiot. You like this shit? What a retard. Yeah, like no disrespect, but man, that's how they be talking, man. That's how they be talking with their movies, man. They just love making some shitty ass movies. But anyway, it's Christmas Eve. We were gonna do that video, but we'll probably do that a little bit later. The problem is I got all these notes on my phone, and I haven't figured out how to take the notes and film at the same time. Probably gonna get a new camera soon, so maybe we'll do that later, and I'll just break it up in like part 1 and part 2, because I just watched the first hour. You know what I'll do? I'll give you the rough hits without the notes on the first hour that I watched, because honestly, I hit up my boy like about 20 minutes in. I was like, yo, this shit's probably gonna be pretty painful. We just first saw Keanu, man, and it's already painful as fuck. Of course, when Keanu came in, the movie got a bit better. But anyway, my boy was just like, yeah, man, I made it. I made that shit about an hour and I passed out, man. That's all I could do. And I was like, oh, bet. Best believe an hour in, I had to take a fucking break. I was like, nah, nigga, he called that shit, yo. He called that. I gotta pass out, bro. If I keep going, I'm gonna have to pass out. We gonna have to break this shit up in like 2-3 days, because I don't even know, man. But anyway, like, so let's get to the jump. They start with the movie, and you know, like, they're doing this like oh, it's the new thing, but it's the old thing. Check it out. We're doing the same scenes, the same setup with the new actors, and then they like they go fourth wall with it. They're just like, oh shit, you know, because you're listening and watching the movie, and we know too, because we seen the shit too. And when you go and break the fourth wall in the first 5 minutes of your movie, it's not good. It's hard. It's hard to come back from that, because people just gonna be sitting there like, so what am I supposed to pay attention to? Like, what is legitimate? Is it all a lie? And that's what they're kind of trying to do, but it fails miserably, because it's just like, there's this problem with these movies these days. We got all these fucking bright ass colors, yo. I wish we could go back to like the classic type of reel where you could get that fade. Like, the whole thing about the original Matrix was they were like, oh, let's stylize this shit. We want black and green and maybe some gray. That's all we want. Black and green. We want black and green tint on everything. We gotta fucking tone down this world to make it seem like it is something that's not real. And they actually, like, opposite. They said, we'll colorify this place, and it seems like even less real. Like, every aspect of it. Like, when they're in the Matrix, when they're out of the Matrix, everything just feels dumb, because they have no idea how to switch between motifs in their movie to fucking make it match its source, you know? But I don't know, man. I digress. It's gotta be hard to make these movies, or else they wouldn't. Damn, man. I keep noticing how Ash my lips are. It's so sad. It's so sad. But yeah, like, they gotta have, like, put something into making these movies, or else they wouldn't just fucking whip these shits out. I mean, it's millions of dollars, man. It's you gotta try it somehow, you know? I don't know. Actually, maybe not. I have the belief that they don't even care. They ain't really worried about the money. Like, these people who front these movies, they got mad fucking money. They just want to fucking put out some shit that they liked in some way or another, you know? Or, like, as long as it says some shit. Like, I'm pretty sure they just made this movie to make all the other people who like the original Matrix feel like shit. And that's just like, there's some rich ass dude over like, oh, you need $60 million and I can make 300 million plus people feel like shit. See, I'm being kind of generous because I'm just saying the population of us, but you know that shit was big of different parts of the world. But like you don't think there's somebody out there who's like, oh shit, I made 50 million like last month, yo. I can make 300 million people play like shit, and all I gotta do is do a month. Yes. And I get to fucking sit back and watch these niggas put this shit together for 2 3 years and just sit here there and be like, nah, wrong, dummy. Fuck you, you're messing with my member berries. I want the movie to be exactly like the last movie, so much to the point that an hour in, we are only 20 minutes into the original. Can you do that for me? That's what I want. If you can't do that for me, then the Matrix can resurrect Dick. You know? That's how I feel, you know. Anyway. I didn't really have the time for this shit, but you know, I was just gonna talk about the Matrix, and I had all that shit there. But all I gotta say, really, about that shit is you probably shouldn't see it. Like, go watch the original Matrix, maybe watch the second one. I have a hard time right now, an hour in, telling you whether that movie is better than the third one or not. Like, at this moment in time, I'm like, third one might be better. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the third one in a long ass time, and that movie was trash, but saying something. Give me a focus. Chop it up, bro. Yeah. I have something funny, man, but I don't know, man. I don't say funny shit no more, so fuck it.